So, for those of you who are more familiar with the higher level dungeons, you've probably heard of Efficiency 10 before. And you might be thinking, okay, Efficiency 10. Expensive, why do I need one? And I'm about to explain that. So, for starters, with Efficiency 10, you can do so many different cheeses, and you can exploit so many things in dungeons, and it makes the run so much faster. It's honestly insane. So now you might be thinking, okay, I'm interested. Fast runs. More money. But how do I get one? And the simple answer to that is you need 5 of an item called a Skylike. And how you get a Skylike is you go to the bazaar, and you simply just search it up, and you buy 5 of these. Which is extremely expensive. And then with these 5 Skylixes, you would create your golden pickaxe, you would enchant it with Efficiency 5, you can also do this with a diamond pickaxe, but you'd enchant it with Efficiency 5, and you apply your 5 Skylixes to it, and that way it's Efficiency 10. And now that you have your Efficiency 10 pickaxe, you can actually get to exploiting the game, which I'm about to show you how. So, as I explained in the intro, this is really used in dungeons. That's like the main purpose of it. So, you might be thinking, but how does this help me in dungeons? Like, can't my stonk do the same thing, right? Like, my stonk can insta-mine blocks, right? Efficiency 6, why do I need to spend 70 mil for efficiency 10? Well, there's a couple bugs you can abuse with this efficiency 10. For example, you can get into the dungeon before it starts, or you can glitch bomb, which I'm gonna show as well, or just overall, it's so much nicer. Because the main difference to note is that efficiency 10 insta-mine cobblestone without using a silverfish. So yeah, without having to use a silverfish, meaning you can insta-mine cobblestone while using your wither skeleton, for example, like any other pet you want to use. Which is great. Another thing is that with a silverfish, you can actually mine iron bars instantly, making it super useful for bomb defuse. So, the main reason most of you have probably clicked in this video is to see, wait, how do I actually get into the dungeon before it starts? So, you need 3 things. You need a speed set, so like I use Young Dragon here, but you can also use like Max or basically anything that gives you above 350 base speed. For example, my speed now is 500, which is great. You also need your Aspects of the Void. It doesn't have to be recommed and all this, but this is what I have. So you want an Aspect of the Void with an Ether Warp on it. And you also want your Efficiency 10 pickaxe. So what you do is you Ether Warp onto one of the hoppers. You can Ether Warp onto one of these 4 here. Just you can't Ether Warp onto either this one with the leaves or this one with the iron bars, because the iron bars and the leaves get in the way and you can't insta-mine those and get past. So, I tend to Ether Warp on this one over here. Once you've Ether Warped, you need to now create a ghost pickaxe. And you might be thinking, wait, how do I make a ghost pickaxe? And it's simple. You open your inventory, and you want to press your keybind to your pickaxe slot, so for example this is my 5th slot, and then another slot which is spare, so for example my 4th slot. And I want to press them very quickly, like one after the other. So I press 5 and then 4, like really quickly. It's like 5, 4. And you see, I have now 2 pickaxes. One of them is my pickaxe, the other one is a ghost pickaxe. So my original slot, where the pickaxe first was, which is my 5th slot, will now become a ghost pick. And I can use this to mine these blocks and create these ghost blocks, which I can basically walk through in a second. And basically, you can run through these as long as you're using your speed set, as you can see. I just hold control and sprint through them. And that way you can sort of get in before it starts. Now you can go explore, you can run across these different rooms. Like, for example, I'm in Ice Path, but obviously it won't work until the dungeon actually starts. And you can run around the entire map, you can go explore. So, now that you know how to get into the dungeon before it starts, there's another method you should probably learn on how to make your runs even faster, and that's using the Ether Warp. What you do is you get your Ether Warp, and you hold shift, and you teleport, and you want to teleport onto slabs. You can also teleport onto walls, fences, and stairs. And basically what that does, it sort of sets you inside the block, except for stairs, but I'll get to that in a second. And how it works is once it places you like inside the slab basically, or inside the wall, you can use your pickaxe to sort of just mine through the blocks, either by creating ghost blocks with your ghost pickaxe, or just mining through them. And if the walls are short enough, you can actually get through them and get to different sort of secrets if you're trying to find those. It makes the secret routes a lot faster and a little more complex, but it saves so much time that I definitely recommend it. Now onto stairs. Stairs are a little different, but they're still pretty simple. So how stairs work is if we go to the hub, you want to stand on the lower part of your stair. So let's take the stairs to the dungeon hub over here. Let's take these as an example. You see your stair block, and you want to stand on this lower part of the stair, and then you mine one block, and you're sort of like on the lower part of the stair, as you can see. Right, you're sort of inside the stair. And then you mine it once again to actually get inside the stair, and then you can sort of like sprint in and sort of like run around in the stairs. And if the walls are short enough, as I said earlier, you can actually get to different secrets in dungeons. And it's really, really nice to do. And if you actually manage to successfully do it, it saves a lot of time. So would highly recommend. So, for example, in Bomb, efficiency 10 is really good. So what you'd want to do is, first you'd want to sort of start the puzzle, so you'd sort of switch to your speed set. Right, so we're going to switch to our speed set. Now hopefully I don't screw this up. You want to have your silverfish, because with the silverfish, you can insta-break the bars, right? So you want to sort of start bomb the fuse. And now you want to create the ghost pickaxe, make some blocks, and you can basically jump and run through these blocks. And you can run through the bars just as easily as that. And we've just done bomb with ease. Like, it takes a little bit of practice to get used to the sort of like jumping into the bars. Like jumping into bars and running through and all that sort of stuff. But it did work. And when you get really consistent with it, it can be so much faster than either trying to manually do bomb or doing the method with the balls stuff, where you try and like propel yourself with your bonzo staff. It's so much faster and it's so much easier, and all you need is your efficiency 10 and your silverfish. So that's one of my favorite parts of actually using the efficiency 10 pickaxe, because with a sunk, you can actually insta-mine the bars. So if we were to get our stunk here, our excellent stunk, you can see, like, we don't insta-mine the bars. So we wouldn't be able to create the ghost blocks. Like, these I can insta-mine just fine, but I can't, but you can insta-mine the bars with efficiency 10. Also, here's a clip of me just doing one of the secret routes while doing a quote-unquote frag run in F7, just to give an idea of like how you can use this. There's only one of the routes, but I'm sure there's like plenty more if you were to spend your time sort of researching like how to do these different things. Alright, so that's everything for this video. In conclusion, efficiency 10, it's really cool, but I'd only really recommend it if you do have a lot of money to spare and do want to improve your dungeons. So only if you're like running sort of F7s, like have a lot of money. Don't buy it if you're this sort of like Shadow Assassin non who's still running like F5, because you're probably not going to be able to afford it, and it's probably not worth it at that stage of the game. But yeah, just something to keep in mind. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video.